again sitting here, it's 2025, and everyone still keeps talking about a fair world. Like it's something we can actually get. I don't know why we're so stuck on it. It's not deep thoughts or anything, and this thought was really bugging me for a while. Every time I scroll, for example, Twitter, I wonder why we keep going after it when it never works out. We make up these big ideas about being equal, but the world doesn't seem to care. It's been like that forever. What pushed me to think about this is seeing all these posts about fairness in 2025. Like one tweet saying,
"Monitoring is useless when you have AI. People lack agency to learn on their own."
It stuck with me. Or maybe it was that quote I read in a book once. Something random. We want justice because we hate losing. I don't remember who said it, but it fits. We keep chasing this fair world because we don't want to admit it's not coming. That's it. So I've been on Twitter, X, a lot lately, and the threads are wild. People are obsessed with how unfair things are, especially with AI running the show. I will add an article that I saw lately about how literally right now AI can predict our behavior, our thoughts, basically replacing us. There's no democracy anymore, only oligarchy.
Oligarchy, ruled by algorithms, where the public has little understanding of how decisions affecting them are made.
Another one very interesting tweet about how history proves power wins, not justice.
Might makes right is true. The mightiest have the privilege to dictate and enforce what's right. Simply a universal law, the strong rule, that is lamented today as what our kings see as right isn't truly right. We only fix this by reclaiming the title of the strongest.
It's true, they're right. Look around. Nothing's ever been fair. In The Secret History by Donna Tartt that I read a while back, it's about these rich college kids who think they're above everyone else, throwing parties and breaking rules like it's nothing. They got money, brains, all of it, but it's still a mess. Murder, lies, anarchy. It's not about fairness, it's about who's got the upper hand. History is the same. Kings, wars, tech giants today. It's always the same story. Power is the only constant.
Power is all I ever cared for in my life. Physical power, the power of being desired and admired. Destructive power, knowledge and invisible influence.
I keep thinking about how we act like fairness is some default setting we can unlock, but history is this big, ugly mirror showing us it's not. Never was. I've been thinking about what we want. Fairness, justice, all that. It's heavy, you know? Like it's this thing we carry around and it changes us. Equity in a post-scarcity world. Possible or delusion. I saw a Reddit thread on our equality the other day titled,
"Men are better. Women are better. I'm better. Fuck everyone else."
It's genius, but it only had 4 upvotes. And this leads to a thought. We want fairness because we're scared of being left behind. That is the most genius thought coming from me. Like, who did you think I am? A hetero, cis, white European male? Hell no. Beauty is terror. Donna wasn't talking about justice, but it fits. We're so desperate for things to be right that it twists us up inside. It's terrifying how much we need it. I also remember how a Reddit debate went on about how even if we had everything, food, tech, whatever, people would still fight over who gets more. It's not about needs, it's about wants. Humans don't stop at equal, they push for advantage. When you're accustomed to privilege, equality feels like oppression. And that's it. We don't just want a fair world, we want our fair world. That's why it's never going to happen. Too many hands grabbing for the same thing. Bunnies, a little bit of side text, but all the music that you hear on the background, all the thumbnails are made by me, with these hands. So please support me on Patreon or make an order. Everything in description. I've been noticing about how modern pop culture is obsessed with selling us this perfect world. Take the last year's Dune sequel. Everyone's losing it over Paul Atreides, the chosen one who's supposed to fix everything. It's all over social media. He's been treated like he's the blueprint for justice.
I was asked why Villeneuve's Dune is a good adaptation for the modern day. A lot of ways to answer, but one of them is smartly using Chani to focus on the people most exploited in the conflict over spice. She lends the perspective of the oppressed, both at the beginning and ending.
But it's fake. It's just a movie. Then there's TikTok, full of these perfect society filters. You've seen them. You tap and suddenly you're in some utopia where you have clean skin and you're happy. I feel like no one still watched me yapping by the 4th chapter. Are you one of these two people? Pop culture's always doing this, dangling fairness like it's a prize. It's not new. Back in the secret history, those kids chased their own perfect little world. Greek myths, fancy wine, all that, and it ended in blood. Today it's the same light, just shinier.
From a young age, we're handed a version of reality. One perspective, repeated until it feels like truth, reinforced until it's never questioned.
They're right. These false prophets, movies, filters, whatever, keep us hooked, but they don't deliver. They can't. It's all a pretty distraction from the mess we're stuck in. I've been thinking about who's really in charge, and it's not always clear. Governments, algorithms, all these systems we can't see. Data monopolies own your life, and you don't even see the leash.
Smart cities sound cool until you realize what they actually are. This paper isn't science fiction, it's real. It's already happening. Your environment is being mapped, your body is being monitored, and your movements are data points in a digital twin you didn't consent to.
It's true. We're all caught in things we can't touch. You think about fairness, but how's that supposed to work when rules are hidden? In the X-Files, Mulder and Scully chasing the government. That's always one step ahead, pulling strings in the dark. In the secret history, these kids thought they could run their own world. Their clique, their crimes, but even they got trapped by forces they didn't expect. It's the same now. Algorithms decide what you see, who gets ahead, who doesn't. Governments tweak laws behind closed doors. I saw another exposed.
Oligarchy is inevitable.
That's the problem. We're chasing this idea of a just world, but the strings are pulled by hands we can't reach. Never could. A fair world can't exist when we don't even know who's running it. I'm sitting here staring at the wall, and fairness isn't coming. Everyone has their own perception of fairness, and we're still chasing it like it's something we can grab. But it's not. It's just this landmark we follow to keep ourselves going, to feel like there's a reason. The secret history ends on that note. Those kids wreck everything, and there's no fixing it. Just this heavy silence. I was on Spotify yesterday, and this indie track by Perfume Genius, it's a mirror. There's this line. It's a mirror, holy terror. It's quiet and raw. That's us, running after a world we want, knowing it won't last. It's just noise. We're trapped. Fairness isn't real. It's just something we need to stay alive. And maybe that's all I've got.